Okay, so first of all, remember I said we'd add the draft after the fact. Let's go ahead and do that. Remember, this face is just a big planar face, so let's go ahead to draft. 15 degrees, why not? That face, right? I'm going to compute it from this planar face. Boom, done. Okay, you could add fillets on these faces if you want it all the way around, whatever you want, doesn't matter. Okay, so we just have to add our parting surfaces inside, so let's go to mold for that. We'll say internal parting surfaces, and we'll go to trimmed. There, and there. So get rid of all that. Now, this is not a requirement, but if I go here to add parting surfaces, we can see the software only sees those. The reason it doesn't see this is because I did it 100% custom. So I'm just going to select it once, change colors here to a different color, and say OK, and OK. And basically all it's going to do is add it to the definition of mold. Okay? It's going to copy all the edges when you hit quit. It's now in the definition, but it leaves all the curves behind, unfortunately. So I'm going to go erase by color, and this is why I changed to a unique color. Get rid of all those curves. And now we're ready to try out our split. Okay? So we're going to hit save once, and now let's go do our split and see what happens. So if I go to create core cavity blocks, select all surfaces, and the goal of the block then, of course, is to overlap into this flat area. So we're going to start by doing that. I'm going to make sure I'm 12 inches. Yeah, we probably want to go a little bit bigger than that for now. So let's just say 13. Why not? And our Y dimension we're going to say is 6, and I'm just going to say 4 there. I'm going to go to offset. And my 13 is going to be 6.5. That's up on the flat faces there. My Y offset, I'm going to say, if I say it's 3, let's see what happens. So we're going to be sharp back there. Maybe we want to make the Y offset only 2 3/4. Oops, I hate when I do that. Anyway, hopefully you're getting the idea. You can play around with this, get it to where you want it to be. I'm going to say 2 5/8, just because I want it to be part of this. 0.875. At the end of the day, everything looks good. It's encompassed where I want it encompassed. So I'm going to say validate, and I'll create the blocks. Nice. And I have an issue. I'm going to say continue anyway. And it does it. There we go. So, if I go to visualization bottom block, you can see my transition comes up to that planar face. And the whole idea of why I'm showing you this is to try to give you some ideas of how to work in a simpler way. You know you're going to have some kind of transition there. Make it easy to deal with. You know, set your planar face up or down, wherever you want it, but make it to where you can just do a simple vertical extrusion so you can add draft to it and then just blend the hell out of it. So hopefully this makes some sense to you, and it'll hopefully help you out on future jobs.